YouTubers, welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. Today is an exciting day. I'm on day 3, I think, of the OMAD diet, and I've had some really interesting observations. Number one, the energy. My energy is through the roof. Okay, I am waking up really early and I'm going to bed kind of not so early. So it's kind of like I am just feeling major amounts of energy from my body not digesting food all day and being bogged down with food. Okay, so that being said, that is a huge major plus. Number two, I'm not obsessing over food constantly. Instead, I am thinking about what I want to do next and what I want to finish next instead of what I want to eat next. And food is not this constant obsession with me. So that's a really big deal. So this morning we are getting up and we are going to do some stretches. I've already had my lemon water, and another thing is that I want to talk about is when I'm getting up in the morning, I'm doing all of my supplements throughout the day that I need to be doing to get all my supplementation in. When I was eating throughout the day, I was not able to get all of my supplements in because instead I was consuming so much food and I was focused on that more than my supplementation. And you might say, well, that's not a good thing because you need food over supplements. Well, the funny clincher of the situation is on one meal a day, I'm eating just as much food as I was eating throughout the day. So instead of eating smaller portions throughout the day that's bogging my body down and distracting my mind and getting me off course from what I need to be doing, I'm eating one meal at night and I'm getting the same amount of food and my mind is clear. My walk is straight throughout the day. I'm getting it done. I feel energetic and happy. I don't feel like food is controlling me, and I feel amazing. Okay, it's huge. It's huge. More energy, more clarity, more productivity. Need I say more? That is building my self-esteem. My relationship with my husband is better. I'm getting more control over my life, over my children. So the question is, it's balance. That's what it's about. If you're going in this constant extreme and you're obsessed with food and you're eating continually, things are going to be out of balance. It's time to bring the balance back and get control of your life. So let's go do some stretches and walk the dog. Okay guys, we're going to start out doing some stretches to start our day. Basically, we're just going to go into some things to free up our lymph and our circulation. If you're stiff from the stress from the day before like I am, this is a great way to wake your body up and to go throughout your day with conscious awareness and a little bit of meditation to get your thoughts going in the right direction. Okay, come down onto your mat. I'm going to start out with a little bit of a prayer and meditation and breathing, just letting it all go and getting rid of any negative energy that is permeating your brain and just releasing it out. If it helps you to say a prayer or a Bible verse or a mantra, you can do that. Something I like to do is I like to say the mantra Om Shri Yeshu Bhagativa Namaha. That is Sanskrit for I humble myself to Christ. So that's what I say in my head. And I would just like to invite you to stay here for as long as you want to. I'm going to actually stop the filming because I feel like I need to stay here for a few minutes before I begin. So you can stay here as long as you want to. It's really up to you. Okay, let's start with just relaxing our neck. Go from side to side. Just kind of let it go. If you feel tension in your neck, just kind of try to relax it. And breathe. In and out. Start with your shoulder rolls. Let it move down your hands to your fingertips. Kind of letting it all go. Upward stretch. Breathe in and out. Let's take 3 breaths here, in and out. Let's do a back stretch. If you don't know what that is, breathe in and out here 3 times. And let that go, release, do some more shoulder rolls. do a stretch. Reach back as far as you can, point your toes, and then just stretch and breathe. 5 breaths here. I want you to come over to the side, stretch out both arms here, and look to the other side. And put your hand on your knees. 3 breaths here. Then come up to the middle. Breathe. And do the same thing on the other side. And just relax and breathe. Come back to the middle. And then just stretch out your hips from side to side. Now I want you to bring your right leg up, pull it in, and breathe. Same thing to the other side. Both legs down, stretch again, breathe. Now bring your knees up and give them a hug and pull them in and breathe. 3 breaths here. Do some hip rolls. Just grab your knees and get that fluid around your hips lubricated up. Now I want you to come up and pull your ankles in and stay like this for 5 breaths here. Come on down, and let's do a headstand on your back like this. Go ahead and put your knees back and lift your legs up straight up. We're going to stay like this for 5 breaths. Bring your knees to your head. Just kind of stay here for a minute. Go back if you feel comfortable enough. Come back as far as you can and breathe. Come on down. Just stay here for a minute. We're going to go into a child's pose. Three breaths here. Leg stretches here. Get down on your elbows and come back as far as you can and just stay here for 3 breaths. Same thing on the other right leg. To stretch. 3 breaths here. And we're going to do the same thing. Lift your leg up as far as you can. Right leg. Come back into a downward dog. 5 breaths here. Down. onto your elbows. Let's do a left leg twist. Take both legs out in front of you. Other side. Other side again. And guys, what we're doing here is we're just taking our left elbow, placing it on the right side of our right knee. And we're just putting our hand under our leg and we're twisting. Just take the pose as far as you can. It's a great stretch for your back. Same thing on the other side. We're going to do a back bend. Lay on your stomach. Grab hold of your ankles. Let it go. Same thing again. We're just going to let it go. Come back again. Back down and let it go. Okay. We're going to do some stretches, some leg stretches. Come forward as far as you can and breathe. Okay, the same thing on the other side. Reach as far as you can. And breathe. Come back to the middle. Let it go. Other side. Take that stretch as far as you can and breathe. Come on back and reach around and just pull your shoulders back. And come forward, stretching your legs out, lifting your whole body up, like the crown of your head, like someone is pulling your head up with a string. And breathe. Take your neck, stretch it out here, side to side. Go back and around. I don't know about you, but when I do that, my neck, it feels like sand in there, and that means I need to do that movement more. So put your legs together, your feet together, and just come on down and stretch. As far as you can. If you can pull your feet more towards your body, do that. Stretch. Breathe. Okay, now we're going to go from side to side. Do this. Now we're going to reach around to the back and touch both hands like this. Take the stretch as far as you can. And do the other side. Now we're going to come back to the middle and we're going to meditate for as long as we need to. And breathe. So I hope you enjoyed this morning stretch routine to start your day. So, namaste. You might want to do this before you meditate. Take your arms, pull them up, and stretch. And breathe. And then go into your meditation. Namaste. Okay guys, I feel so much better after that. Like, it is unbelievable the amount of tension that my body released after doing those stretches. So my neck is worked out, a lot of tension in my neck, and there's nothing like starting your day out with yoga, especially if you're storing a lot of stress in your body. Okay guys, I'm doing some of the iodine with some water. Okay guys, now I'm going to go do the Mayan abdominal massage. If you would like to know more about what that is, or if you'd like me to do a video on it, just leave a message and I will do so. Another thing that I noticed about OMAD is when I am shopping, I don't trip all over everything. When I am shopping, because I'm so much more focused on what I am actually getting. Hello and welcome to the Daily Digestion channel. Today we are making a super green, amazing juice, and it is going to be so delicious. I'm breaking my OMAD fast. It's been about 24 hours since I have eaten, and I'm eating a late dinner. I would have eaten earlier, but we had a church choir practice, and yeah, so this is what we're having, and this is a really good juice. We've got some dandelion greens, which are great for your digestion. Dandelion greens are one of the best things for your digestion and elimination. It will really help purge stuff out of your toxins and out of the liver. And then I have one tomato. It's a small tomato. And then I have about 5 carrots this size and 1 medium beet, 1 whole lemon, and 1 whole cucumber. It's all down in here. Let me give you a shot. See it, all this. So, okay, so let's get into this juice. This is going to be a good one. And I am really hungry, so I cannot wait. My little screw wasn't in, so But yeah, OMAD has been really, really amazing. I'm so glad that I'm doing the OMAD, my productivity. I'm able to do so much more on this diet. It's unbelievable. And it is like a religious thing for me. I really feel like it is. Like, I feel like I was worshiping food before I went on the OMAD diet, and now God is in control. He's more in control, and it makes you look at life so much differently when you go out into the world. You go to the store, you don't look at things the same. I'm not even tempted to buy ice cream and stuff like I was. Like I think I'm finally reaching a whole new level. And today I noticed at the grocery store I was really paying attention to the so-called health foods that really are not health foods, because they are, they've got a lot of things in them that are not healthy, like they've got the GMO soy. And guys, that stuff is really dangerous. If you're going to eat soy, you need to eat non-GMO soy, or you need to eat non-GMO and organic soy if you're going to eat soy. But, you need to eat just really all organic. I mean, I know it's hard if you live in a part of the country where there's no organic food, but you need to try to figure out something. Like maybe buy it and have it hauled in, or, I mean, guys, it's either that or your health bill. And but you do the best you can do. I mean, truly, you do the best you can do. It's really about doing the best you can do and being the best that you can be without hurting people's feelings. You gotta be, I mean, not without hurting people's feelings, but you don't want to hurt anybody in the process of trying to be a vegan. Like, you gotta put your whole family in context of the reality of the situation, and so that being said, we have to be careful and do all things to God. It's really about God and doing our best for Him. And God wants us to take care of our temple, our bodies. He surely does. And so we have to really put Him first and seek Him. But I don't think this is going to make up a lot of juice. So, and that's good because I really don't want a whole lot. May save that till tomorrow. It's got enough greens in it. But the lemon and the ginger, lemons are very anti-cancer as well. I'm thinking about getting my hair cut. I don't know if I should or not. My daughter was really trying to push me into, or talk me into getting my hair cut because I'm getting gray hair and it would blend better, but I don't know. I don't know if I should or not. I'm not going to juice all of this stuff. I'm going to juice all of the cucumber, but I'm going to leave half of the beet for tomorrow in tomorrow's recipe. Kind of spread it out. Or I might eat it in a salad and grate it up. Because a little bit of beet goes a very long way. Beets are very high in oxygen. They say that if you drink beet juice and you're a runner, it's like sitting in an oxygen tent. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Let's get a glass to put this in. this is really good. This is a perfect recipe. I didn't put too many greens in it this time, and the lemon and the ginger and the tomato and just a little bit of beet. I backed off of the greens this time. Then from yesterday's recipe, this is much better. So I'm going to enjoy this and just relax and drink this. I just wanted to share today, I actually found this lady online that I used to follow, and I followed her a lot when I was sick after my bicycle wreck, where my organs fell on the side of my body. I couldn't eat, couldn't go to the bathroom. It was like a near-death experience, and I healed my body with raw foods. Well, this lady, I saw her video, and it brought tears to my eyes because I had forgotten how much I enjoyed watching her videos and how much she helped me. But I'll leave a link down in the description box. She's a raw foodist, and she eats a lot of raw foods, and she was very inspirational to me because she's 57 years old and I'm 47. So I was just like amazed that this woman looked as wonderful as she did at that age. So I will leave a link down in the description box for her video, but yeah, I just wanted to share that. But I broke down into tears remembering what all that I have actually been through. It has been a very hard road. I cannot believe that I've been through all of this. Like, I seriously cannot. Like, I was so sick, but I've got juice on my this is a great juice. It really is. This is really good. And today has been a really busy day. I've gotten so much done on the OMAD diet. It is unbelievable. All the things I've been getting done. Like, I feel like I'm getting my life back. Like, majorly. And the energy level is through the roof. Like, I can feel my energy rising every single day that I'm on the OMAD diet. Truly. And I have to say, like, I was on OMAD for 3 months, and then I got off the OMAD for 1 month, and I ate mostly raw food. It may have been a month and a half, but everything started going south. Like, my periods got heavier, I got more drained and tired, my energy levels went down. It was just like going back in time to how I was before. And it just wasn't good. I mean, and it made me remember all of the reasons why I went on the OMAD diet in the first place. So, and I even think my hair got thinner. My hair was a lot thicker on the OMAD, and I noticed it. After I'd been on the OMAD diet for quite some time, I noticed how thick my hair got, and which it's still thick, like thicker than it was. But, I mean, like, you can see it's really kind of thinned out a lot. And I think I lost a lot of hair when I switched back. I mean, because my energy levels went down, everything just went down. Like, seriously. Okay guys, here we've got 1 cup of lentils and 2 cups of water, and we are going to add some seasonings. I've got it on high heat. We're going to put it really high, and guys, what I always like to emphasize is simplicity. Simplicity is always the best motto when you are making your meals because they digest the best. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic powder, just probably like, oh, that was probably too much. Let's, hold on a second, I'm gonna toss some of that. I'm just gonna put probably about 1/4 teaspoon. And now onion powder you can be more liberal with. So I'm gonna put about 1 teaspoon. And we're gonna throw some cumin in there. Just enough, probably that's like 1/2 teaspoon. And I think that will do it, guys. And we're just gonna let that simmer. Gonna bring that up to a boil. Starting to boil. I'll be right back. Okay, while this is coming to a boil, I'm going to go ahead and add in some chopped onion. This will give it a really good flavor. And guys, it's just better if you can cook on the fly like this. I mean, it really is, you know, it's better. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You just kind of throw in there what you have. Throw some tomatoes in there. Just gonna kind of get those, add a really good seasoning. Like I will start being really simple, and then I just, you know, it just kind of spirals out of control, because this is gonna be tomorrow's dinner, you know, too, because nobody around here eats like I do. I'm just cutting these bad places out. I don't even think they're bad places, they're just like little brown spots. And I have leftover rice in the refrigerator, so we'll have that. Just chop this up. Okay, now it's coming to a boil, so we're going to turn it down. We're going to turn that down. We could throw a potato in there, and I think I will, because when the potatoes will be done. Actually, I think we need to throw some curry in there, guys. Curry for the win. Curry is going to turn this into an Indian dish, and it's going to be so simple, so easy. Here's some curry powder. I love curry. Oh my gosh, I love curry. Like, I literally love curry. The more curry, the better it tastes. So I'm going to throw about that much in there. And curry is one of those things that the longer it cooks, the better it makes your food. So generally, you want to put your curry in there at the beginning of your dish to let it simmer for a while. And guys, that's going to be so good, so good. That's like medicine, those herbs in there. And let's see what else we have to throw in there. I'm going to put the lid on and turn that down to a low simmer, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I got one potato peeled, and I'm just going to go ahead, chop that potato up like that. I don't know if you saw how I did that. I just kind of sliced it up into cubes. Sorry if you couldn't see that. But I just kind of like started slicing. And we're gonna throw that in there. And all of this is going to be ready at the same time. So just one potato, and I don't know what else that I have that I could put in there, but you get the point. It's basically just a hodgepodge of whatever you have around the house. You just throw it in there and it makes it good. I mean, whatever seasonings you have, whatever. It does not have to be this specific recipe. You know, you can put carrots in there, chopped carrots and celery. You can put some chopped garlic. That would be really good. You know, the possibilities are endless for great food on the fly. Okay, let's go over here and look at this, see what's going on. Okay, we've got a nice slow simmer going. The lentils are softening up. And when those potatoes are done, those lentils will be done probably here in a few minutes. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna like blast. I turned that up to high just for a minute to get it going really good. But look at the color of that stew. I mean, that looks good. Let's get some light on here. Can you see that? Looks delicious. Okay, it's got a good nice simmer going. Doesn't that look gorgeous? That's gonna be delicious. Yum. Okay guys, while that's simmering, I'm gonna go on over to the sink and wash up my dishes from the juicing and clean up the kitchen. And then I'm gonna be able to eat here in a little bit. Okay guys, I'm gonna nibble on some watermelon while I wait for my dinner to cook. So good. So good. But oh yeah, what I was saying about that lady, she inspired me so much, and when I saw her today, I just broke down and started crying because I literally could not believe. I mean, I'm just so glad to be standing here right now. Like every time I go somewhere, like to a social event, like to church or choir practice or to the grocery store or to a not soccer, but to a cross-country meet or whatever, I'm just like so glad to be there. Like people are like walking around complaining, and you know, and I'm just like, I'm just so glad to be here. That's all I can say. Is after what I went through, I almost thought that I would never be the same, that I would never return. And I came back stronger than ever and better than before because of raw living foods and green vegetable juices have healed my body. And herbs herbs. Yes, lots of herbs. And fruit. Lots of fruit. Oh, but yeah, it's been a long journey. And the Mayan abdominal massage, I'm gonna do a video on that, but I just have not had time to do it. But if you are interested in for me to make the Mayan abdominal massage, that is good for your digestion. It's good for menstrual periods, heavy menstrual periods. There's women that have been infertile or have had like no periods or just all kinds of crazy things, and they have done those and it has healed their body, just incorporating that into their daily regimen. And it's so simple, it's so easy. I can show you what I learned, but I've been meaning to make a video on it. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment down below and I will try to get that. I just, you know, if there's a need, then I will make a way. But yeah, YouTube, if it had not been for YouTube, I really don't know where I would be. Like seriously, I have learned so much from YouTube. It's astounding. It really is. Always chew up your food, especially your watermelon or anything you're eating. Let's check it out. Look at that. Yum. Oh my gosh, if you could smell that. Oh, it smells so good. Like, oh my gosh, that smells so delicious. Oh, wow. It's at this point that I wish I would have added one more potato. But that's okay. It'll be on the rice. I'm going to let that simmer for about 5 more minutes. I'll check back in a minute. Wow, look how good this looks. This looks beautiful. Now, I'm gonna do something a little crazy. I'm gonna take this broccoli. This is frozen broccoli, and I'm gonna put it in here on top. And what that is gonna do is it's gonna steam it. And it's just gonna set it on top for a few minutes and let that kind of simmer over there. And I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit to like 4. And see how that's simmering? And then here in a few minutes, I'll come and turn these little guys over, and then that way they'll be still a little crispy, because I like mine crispy. Okay guys, I found a little bit of chopped kale that's like gonna be freezer burnt to death if I don't use it. So I'm gonna throw in probably like 1/4 of a cup. But let's look at our broccoli. It's looking really good. So I'm going to throw in a little bit of this, not much. I just threw in a little tiny handful. Now I'm going to stir all of this around. and just let that simmer. And doesn't that look beautiful? Just added a little bit of flavor. I think I'll add just a little bit more. Just another handful. And I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off the eye. I don't want it cooked to death. So I'm just gonna taste of that broccoli and see how it's doing. Yeah, it's good. It's hot and it's perfect. So took it off the eye. Just gonna stir all that around. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Got all your food groups in there. Got a little bit of everything. Doesn't that look amazing? Wow, and that, guys, that was easy. I just kind of threw that together, and I can eat on this for the next 3 nights. That's 3 meals right there. I'll put the lid on there. Just let it sit for a few minutes, and I'll go ahead and get my rice out. Okay guys, I just added this on top of some cold rice, and that really cooled it down, and I'm just gonna tear into that, guys. I'll probably eat about 2 plates this size because I'm really hungry. Okay guys, this concludes my OMAD video for the day. I'm tired, I'm hungry, it's late. This is gonna be great and I cannot wait to eat. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the down below. And I hope you learned something today. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. So delicious. Like lentils. They are one of the easiest legumes to, or I don't even know if they're legumes, but they're one of the easiest beans to digest. They really are. Pepper. Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to make some chai soy tea. This is chai tea, and I love chai tea. Oh my gosh, I love chai tea. But this has not really got tea in it. But it's going to taste like tea. So let me show you how to make this. This is a great thing to eat, to make before you go to bed, or even when you get up in the morning. But I am finishing off my OMAD fast with this as a dessert slash ending of my OMAD. I'm gonna take my vitamins with it and probably eat like maybe a little cookie bar, protein bar or something with it. So let me show you how to do this. So basically, you're going to start out with 1 cup of soy milk, and you're going to heat it up until it's just warm. Okay guys, that's it. We're not going to get it really steamy hot or anything. We're just going to make it to where it's going to be warm. And as it's warming, we're going to go ahead and add our spices. Okay guys, we're going to add some turmeric. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just turmeric powder. I'll put links down in the description box. And you're gonna whisk this. We're gonna whisk this around as we put this in. So we're just gonna add like roughly about a teaspoon or half of a teaspoon, whatever you want to put in yours. It's really what you want to do. Okay. That's going to give it a pretty color. Then we're going to put in some dashes of cinnamon. The more cinnamon, the better. For me, I like mine spicy. And then we're going to throw in some ginger. Now, ginger and turmeric are very good for inflammation. And so, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and take that off of there. I would say that's pretty warm. It's hot. It's hot. So we're going to pour that in a cup. Hope you can see that. Okay, we're going to pour this into my lucky little owl cup. Let's stir it around some more. Oh, that was beautiful. Half of it went out on the counter. Oh my gosh, I've done it. That was lovely. Well, so half of that went out on the counter. That wouldn't be the first time. You know what? Maybe I didn't need all of that turmeric. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, sometimes stuff like that happens, but you know, you just gotta get over it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of soy milk back into that. And I actually put a lot of spices in there on hindsight, and you may not want to put that much in yours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put about a half of a cup of soy milk in there, and I'll show you. We're going to add just a little bit of soy milk back in there. Not much, just enough to kind of cool it down, and we're going to stir that up, and let's give it a taste test. That would be good by itself, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a tablespoon of blackstrap molasses, because I'm trying to turn my hair from gray to back to its normal color. So let's go ahead and add our blackstrap molasses. Okay guys, I just added a tablespoon of blackstrap molasses and recorded it, but the camera wasn't on. So yeah, I'm tired and I'm ready for bed. So let's see how this tastes. I was gonna add some maca powder to it, but it being warm, it may destroy like the, you know, enzymes and stuff. So I'm not gonna put the maca powder in here. That's really good. It's got such a nice spice to it, and the blackstrap molasses really gives it a rich, bold flavor. It's absolutely delicious, guys. You really need to try this. Like, This is addictive. The spice of the cinnamon and the ginger and the turmeric is perfect. I think it would have been too much if you might want to add like a quarter of a teaspoon or to that, but yeah, you get the drift.